Hello everybody, and today is 02/22/2022. Today is a very special and sacred day, and excuse me, and I decided to talk today since, well, we're never gonna see this day happen ever again because it's not gonna happen for another 100 something years or whatever. Who knows? Doesn't really matter. We're never gonna see it happen again. This is like the only time in existence that we're seeing this happen, so might as well make the best of it, right? So I thought today would be a perfect day to talk about how to actually become healthier, how to actually become well. You know, the whole wellness community is about becoming healthier and being able to improve your lifestyle, being able to transform your mind and your body simultaneously. And the best way and only way to do that is to understand where we are putting our attention on. Okay, what we put our attention on is what we are feeding our mind and our bodies. Okay, so our attention is our habits. So what we give our attention to is the habit we have decided to acquire or to adopt into our life. Okay, and not all habits that we adopt are good habits. Okay, some habits are to better us and improve us, and other habits are to hinder us and delay us from reaching our goals. So the first thing we have to do in becoming healthier and having a better lifestyle is knowing what our habits are. So for example, if you have a habit of eating fast food and you want to improve your lifestyle, know that eating fast food isn't only hindering you from bettering your lifestyle. Everyone knows now that fast food is not good for you. It's been already proven, and it continues to be proven time and time again that it only causes obesity, and obesity only causes a bunch of other diseases. So it's not worth putting our attention on fast food. All right. So another thing that we can avoid off the bat is soda. I know that a lot of us love drinking soda, but it is absolutely terrible for you because of how much sugar and artificial flavors and ingredients it has. If you want to have sugar, then you're better off having a smoothie, or you're better off having actual fruits itself instead of having something artificial and synthetic like soda. And I mean any type of soda, including Hispanic sodas. It doesn't matter. No soda is going to help you or improve your lifestyle. Okay. Another tip to help you become healthier is knowing what water is good to drink and what water is not. So just because you're drinking bottled water doesn't mean that's good water. A lot of water that is being sold in the market right now have a lot of metals, and the pH is not where it's supposed to be. And we are not aware of this unless we actually look into our water. So what I can recommend is for you to get a water tester. You can get it on Amazon, really cheap. That way you can test your tap water and then also test your bottled water. All right, so as far as Gatorade, a lot of people like to drink Gatorade and they think that Gatorade is supposed to hydrate them. Gatorade is as bad as drinking soda. You're better off having real juice from a real fruit. Okay, so just to recap, fast food is a no-no. Make sure you know what your pH in your water is. No soda or Gatorade or any artificial juice for that matter. Have natural juice, guys. None of that natural flavoring, artificial flavoring, none of that. If you look at the ingredients in the back of the bottle, if it says natural flavoring, you should not be consuming it. Nothing that has natural flavoring or artificial flavoring should be consumed, okay? because the natural flavors are not natural. Okay, so now when it comes to food consumption, it is very important to know what you are eating. Just like it's really important to know whether the habits you acquire are good or bad habits, it's always important to know whether what you are consuming for your body is actually good for your body. Okay, so too much of anything is bad for you. Okay, so for example, rice. Rice for a Latina or Hispanic is like everything. We love rice. I love white rice. I really do. And congri and all that. I love it. But guess what? It has a lot of carbs. Okay, it's very starchy, which is good because fats are good, but too much fat causes you to store fat. So when it comes to rice, you should have small portions of rice. It should literally fit the palm of your hands. It should not go over this. Okay? The reason why I'm saying that is because rice inflates, and us ladies, we bloat very easily. So if you're having rice that's more than the palm of your hands, you're asking for your stomach to blow up like a balloon, and then you feel sluggish, and then you feel insecure, all because you had too much rice. Okay, so another thing is already cooked meals. So nothing that is already pre-made is good for you because of all the preservatives they put into that for it to stay tasting good, for you to put it in the microwave, heat it up, and then eat it. Okay, so nothing that is already cooked and pre-done and all you have to do is stick it in the microwave is good for your body. Okay, it is laziness, and we can do better than that. If we care for our bodies on a genuine level, then we should not be buying already made food. Okay, it takes like 10 minutes to make rice. So come on. Rice and eggs, that's like the quickest thing if you're Hispanic. And it's way better than eating McDonald's or having a pre-made dinner. Now, for meat eaters, if you love to eat meat, you should not be eating meat excessively because your body does not digest meat fast. It takes a very long time to digest meat. So we should not be eating too much meat, and we definitely should not be eating too much meat on a daily basis because we need to give our bodies enough time to digest everything. That way your body doesn't have to work on overtime, okay? Keep in mind that when you are eating meat, especially if you overindulge, your body is working 3-4 times more than what it's supposed to. Now, what I want to talk about is how often are we eating, okay? So, for example, I only eat twice a day, okay? Why? Because that's really all I need. I don't need to eat more than twice a day. 3 times a day, I have to be like super active if I'm going to be working, if I'm going to be eating 3 times a day. You don't need to eat 3 times a day to feel energized. But you do need to eat the right amount of food and the right food to feel energized. It's not about how much you eat, it's about what you are eating, okay? So when you do take the time to eat, what you're eating is what dictates how much energy you're going to have throughout the day. So if I'm eating for breakfast cereal and milk, which is what a lot of people think is good breakfast, I'm not going to have energy because cereal has absolutely no sustenance, and neither does milk. So not a very good breakfast. Now, if I'm having avocados with boiled eggs, then that's pretty good because I'm having fats and I'm having carbs. Another thing I want to bring up is what you eat also dictates how long it's gonna be until you want to eat again. So for example, if you had cereal with milk for breakfast, in an hour or two you're gonna be hungry again because you didn't really give yourself anything that your body could actually latch onto to go on about its day. you're giving it something that your brain thinks that's enough to sustain myself, but in reality, your brain is not what's going to keep you going, it's your body, and your body's not going to do anything with only cereal and milk. So if you give yourself, for example, 2 boiled eggs and a whole avocado, you're going to probably not have to be hungry for 3 to 4 hours, which is the goal. The goal is for you to eat something that's sustainable, for you not to have to eat for another 4 or 5 hours. And that's the goal. For you to understand what your body really needs for you to go about your day. Let's go back to the fact that I only eat twice a day. And you're probably thinking like, of course she doesn't gain any weight. She only eats twice a day. I know it sounds crazy and difficult to only eat twice a day, but eating is mental. Okay, it's a mental, it's emotional. A lot of us eat because of anxiety, or we eat to cope with whatever it is that we're dealing with. So we think that we have to eat more than twice a day. We've also been taught that we have to eat like 6-8 times a day, which is like crazy. Because 3 times is already a lot. I can only imagine 6 to 8. That takes a lot of energy to eat. So I can only imagine how much energy your body has to go through and use to be eating 6-8 times a day. Ridiculous. Twice a day is amazing, and you will see incredible results. You're gonna be lighter, you're gonna lose weight a lot quicker, you're gonna be able to burn your calories and your fats a lot quicker, and you're gonna strengthen your mind, because you have to condition your mind to think it does not need more meals than twice a day. If you are eating twice a day, drinking a good amount of water, and of course exercising, which is what I want to talk about now. Okay, and the goal is for you to be able to lose weight, to feel better, to look better, and the whole goal is to be able to improve your lifestyle. Now, the most important part of this whole video, no, I'm kidding, the nutrition is actually the most important part, but this is my favorite part, is working out. So exercising your body and of course your mind, which is really what you're working out. Your body is just the one going through it, but your mind is what's really being worked on right now. And the same thing goes for your food. Your mind is what's really being worked on. So when it comes to working out, if you listen to my advice and you only eat twice a day, you're going to want to work out harder, and you're going to work out easier because you're going to have more energy to do so. Okay, you're also going to get quicker results because you are burning the food that you are consuming, and you're not consuming an exaggerated amount of calories and carbs. So one of the best ways to start exercising is walking. Walking is the easiest exercise you can do, and it burns calories super fast. What I recommend is for you to get an application that will help you track how often you are walking, and to make it a daily routine, a daily habit to walk. So put your attention on walking every single day. Make a goal to walk a mile a day. And then once you can handle walking a mile a day, increase it to 2 miles, and so on and so forth. If you can walk 6 miles, no problem. 3 miles in, 3 miles back to your house without an issue, you are ready to do something harder, like jog. Jogging is an easier way to burn calories, and you're also burning fat this way. It is harder than walking, but it is more intense. If you can already walk for 6 miles, you should be able to jog, right? So once you are used to walking, you can start jogging. And jogging, you can take your time, because here everybody jogs differently. Everybody has a different pace, and the way everybody breathes when they run is also different. A lot of us want to learn how to run and want to make running a habit, but don't know how because of the breathing. So I'll make sure to do a video on that as well. Another way that you can lose weight, and it can be a fun exercise, is bicycling. I'm not a bicycle rider. I'm not really good at it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm actually terrible. I'm a runner at heart. Always have been. Always will be. But for those of you who are not runners, I recommend you make a habit of actually using your bike. Because a lot of us who are like, yeah, I love biking, I have my bike. How long has it been since you've used it? Oh, like a year. All right, so then you should start using your bike. If you prefer to use a bike over jogging or walking, then do it. But make a habit of doing it on a daily basis while eating only twice a day and drinking a lot of water. Okay. Another fun exercise that you can do is rollerblading, roller skating, skateboarding, anything with wheels that it's fun, it's engaging, it helps you burn calories, you're breaking a sweat, and you don't feel like you're actually working out because you're having a good time. And that's really what exercising is all about, is to be able to have a good time while you're molding your body and you're pushing your mind's limits. What I'm trying to say is, create an exercise routine that you think is fun. The whole point of exercising is for it to be fun, okay? So make it fun for you. If you really want to lose weight and you don't know how because you don't like going to the gym, start with cardio. Start with walking or jogging or bicycling, but start with cardio. That is the best way to get your heart conditioned and to get your body moving. Because when we go to the gym, it's hard to maintain that habit if you're not like a gym rat, okay? So if you are somebody who doesn't really like to go to the gym and you're more of a homebody, or you're more of an outdoors kind of person like me, then I think cardio is your best bet. That's what I started doing when I started training at 15, and it did wonders for me, and I learned a lot through cardio. So I hope that you can learn the same. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and please like and subscribe, and we will see you guys next time.